I wouldn't want to fly. I'd be afraid. Is this the day 2 airplanes hit?
Today was almost that day as 2 planes nearly collide in midair. KIRO 7 talks to local air traffic controllers who fear for the safety of all airline passengers. Tonight, air traffic controllers are taking the blame for a very close call.
2 passenger planes at 25,000 feet came just seconds from colliding in midair. And now people in charge of air traffic in our region say they could predict this sort of incident was coming, and it probably won't be the last. KIRO 7's Monique Ming-Lavin is live at SeaTac Airport to explain. Monique?
Well, 2 planes almost colliding. It is chilling, but the union that represents the air traffic controllers that control the planes in and out of SeaTac here and around the region say they have actually been expecting something like this.
Level 330, we have discretion 240.
Direct Rogue Valley, direct Medford, Skywest 48.
Controllers say this near collision highlights how dangerous it can be directing flights. They juggle up to 20 planes with top speeds at 600 miles per hour.
It's kind of like, learning how to drive. You're not really a good driver until about 3 to 5 years. That's kind of like how this job is.
But there is less and less experience. Right now, the average Seattle Center controller has almost 2 decades on the job. But within 3 years, about half of them will be eligible to retire, replaced by rookies.
We train all our trainees to the highest level. We do not certify them until they are capable of doing the job fully.
The FAA says rigorous new testing identifies the most qualified applicants, but many of those applicants are leaving. Since a breakdown in contract negotiations a year ago, their pay has been slashed by 30%, and many are quitting.
The big part was obviously pay. Expectation of what was going to be there versus what you actually received.
In this region, the FAA lost more than twice as many controllers than it predicted last year. It says it can adjust behind the scenes.
There will be virtually no change from your perspective as a passenger.
The union does not agree. It says the best applicants are no longer interested. And when you're going 600 miles an hour at 25,000 feet, you only want the best, or you may expect the worst.
When I retire, I'll be taking the train.
Now, the controllers union says that in some centers around the country, there are unfilled positions because of these retirements and no one to take the place. So controllers there are having to work 6 days a week, sometimes even 7, and they say that is to blame for a near miss also in Oakland a few weeks ago.